Alrighty, good morning everyone. Welcome back again to the KSR YouTube channel. Are we gonna go for 2 days in a row? I think we are. Now honestly, I really thought I was going to shoot a video or film a video last night while we were doing the Cletus McFarland driving experience, as well as my coaching with Clay. But I ended up just driving and enjoying myself and like Clay's got some footage. I'll have to go check out his channel when he does his video on this weekend. You know, I took him and his sisters for a ride in the Crown Vic, as well as some of the other people there. They just kind of made me the test driver for taking some people around to give them some fun laps. So that was a good time. But right now, plan is I'm actually headed to the McFarland Racing shop to crimp some hoses for the Corvette road race car project. A little bit of work mixed in with, you know, my adventure down here this morning. It's actually kind of foggy too. It doesn't look as foggy in the camera as it does on in real life. But I'm gonna get in here and get to work, and we'll show you guys maybe some of the stuff that's got going on inside of the shop here in just a second. All right, well, change plans, kinda, because I just remembered that the hoses that I need to crimp are in my trailer out at the racetrack. So little detour back over to the racetrack. It is crazy foggy this morning. I mean, I'm having to use my windshield wipers. All right, truck, I get it. I don't have my seatbelt on. Calm down. My wipers are actually on driving down the road. I gotta stop this seatbelt thing. There, you happy? Oh. Anyways, so it's foggy enough that even just driving down the road, moisture kind of piles up on the window, and yeah, it's Florida fog. I mean, maybe everybody gets fog like that, like this. I don't know. So I wonder what the wooden thing is for. So this deal right here, that's the monster truck ramp for the monster truck jump tonight. And you can see some marks there in the grass. They did jump it last night. Did a test jump. It was pretty awesome. And oh man, they've squeezed in more rigs around my trailer. Yeah, it was pretty fun to watch that. And anyways, I'm here, gonna grab my stuff. I'm gonna head back to the shop. But hopefully I'll get this video up before the race tonight, but baldeagle.com if you're not coming, so that you can watch it on pay-per-view. We appreciate all you guys watching. Like, yeah, it's so still mind-blowing to me that how many people, you know, are interested in this stuff that we do. We're racing a bunch of old cop cars, and you guys like to watch, and we love to do it. I can tell you that for sure. So anyways, back to work. All right, well, we made it to the shop, and it's a little jammed up in here. Got Killer B ready for tomorrow. I guess Leroy, Mullet, and McFlurry are all gonna go do the drag race thing after the burnout contest on Saturday. This is the first time I've seen this thing in person, and yeah, it's a nice setup. Yeah, super nice. And I see Garrett snuck some Hoosier A7s on the Porsche. Those are some grippy tires. But we're here to use that machine right there. It's Been a while since I've used this whole thing. Got my box of hoses that needs to get crimped. Yeah, I guess let me get set up here. I forgot my tripod out in the truck, so I'm gonna go grab that. See if we can get to work here. All right, so what we are trying to do here is smash this little collar right here, because obviously that's not going to do anything. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I went ahead and got my setup right with the machine on this one here off camera. But what we've got to do, slide this back down through. And then there's a couple other pieces. This is what guides the crimper. And I did go and lubricate all of the tool pieces here, the smasher and the collar. But we're gonna slide that down into there. Might not be able to see what I'm doing exactly, but basically the collar right there, I want to get flush with the top of these crimp dies. And once I do that, kind of give this a little push to help seat it. And we have this handy dandy laminated sheet that I put in this toolbox years ago when I had it at the shop. And basically we're looking for, so this is Ultra Pro poly hose. See number 12 here, so we're going to trace this across. And that is the dimension we're looking for, 0.982 to 0.986 on the wide parts of the die here. So go ahead and slide the last piece in and squish it. Now we can slide this off. And if I got my settings right, it should measure, I'm a fuzz small, 0.981, 976 maybe. All right, so a couple thousandths small will be okay, but to make it stop a little sooner, you can see we've got a dial here. We'll go from 0.6, let's go to 0.8. And then this little stopper will hit the button and it stops it from crushing. So the idea is that I get this set up and then just run through all of the number 12 hoses that are in the box. And then we've got 4 connections to make with number 16 hoses. And then I'm done. We'll be headed back to the racetrack. So let's see if we can knock all these out. Go back to the track and have some fun. just like that, we've got 6 or 7 hoses all made. All right, so you can see the stripe on there. So we try and make these hoses where one end is straight and the other end has the angle on it. Well, this particular hose has 2 angles on it. So you have to make sure that you put a stripe on the hose to line up with where you want the bend. That's how we kind of, you know, keep everything organized so that when we put it back in the car, it fits with the angles and stuff that we need. So, time for me to pack back up and head out to the racetrack and see what else is going on out there. So, we'll see you there. All right, I'm working on Ty's new burnout car over there. And then the 2 Corvettes are the 2.5s of LeMullets cars. The winners get those. Gotta check on my old hot rod mullet. See, Ty redid put the Lexan windows in her. Oh yeah, we got a Pro 600 on it now. That's new. Profiler's new. Still a few little things we did here and there. Fire system and the switch shifter mount and my little center console. Cup holder deal. This car, I would say though, is about due for a complete refresh. I could see some big changes coming for this thing. About time to, you know, like just as a car gets run for this long, there's things you don't, like you move on from. Like some of the stuff that's in all this wiring bundle down here is all changed up. Doesn't need to be there anymore, so it could be removed. Because now that the coil wiring is all coming from, you know, this Pro 600, for example, all the coil wiring that's in the engine harness, all that can be taken out and cut down. Like you can just see this massive amount of wires. And maybe that could be tucked and hidden up under the dash or something. But I think this car could really use some more triangulation in the back of it. Especially now that it's going so fast. You know, initially we were just gonna try and squeak into the 6s. And now it's gotten obviously a lot more serious, where there's a huge difference between running high 6s and running mid to low 6s like this thing's doing now. But pretty impressive what this old thing's turned into. Really all the cars here in the camp. Old Leroy with its new 4-link setup. It's just cool to see them progress. You know, especially having had a hand in them earlier on in their life. But I'm gonna head to the track and show you guys some stuff over there. All right, well, we got the crew here now. My driving coach is here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him how not to be slow, how not to crash.
Ricky's in the burnout car, moving it up for the merge tent.
What a bad unit.
What a what?
What a bad unit.
What a bad unit. It's a pretty good unit. So we're gonna haul some stuff down and get our Crown Vic ready to go, which it is the same Crown Vic that I won the Indy 800 with and crashed at the Bristol 1000. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a pretty good car. Hopefully it got fixed pretty well. I mean, Zach and David do a good job maintaining the fleet, but let's see. I see Clay's sisters. Let's see if we can find Clay. Oh, there's Clay. Morning, y'all.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, we're working on some seat padding because
short man problems.
Yeah, so when the seat got mounted in this car, it was during the 24-hour thing. This became one of the backup cars for the 24-hour thing with Garrett. And it had to fit him as well as me. He's 6'6", I'm 6 foot. And Clay's not either one of those. But I actually prefer to sit pretty close to the steering wheel, but we had to make a compromise for the 24-hour thing. And we decided to put some padding in. Didn't like this. These are old seat bottom cushions. So we're doing some SFI approved tape modification. SFI approved, yeah.
Yes, NHRA, if you're watching, this is SFI approved.
SFI
I don't
approved
need
tape.
disqualified from the 2.4 hours of LeMullets.
There's a backstory to that.
Yep.
Go do some searching and you figure out why that's really funny.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon.
Oh yeah, you got to do a video on it too?
It's coming.
Oh, okay,
I had to, we're getting through the appeal process.
Oh, that's right.
You know, we're like court case, and I gotta be careful what I say till it's over.
Yep. I've heard some of the story, and it is what it is. I'll leave it at that. But we're back in the back of the group, which means I think we're qualifying last, which I could be okay with. Looks like we've got the Deegan's car right there. They're going to be competitors. I think Travis and Cletus are going to be up front. The Hunt the Front cars are going to be really good. Hunt the Front car. Speaking of Travis, there's Travis right there.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Travis Pastrana, everybody. But there's Brent on a scooter. Everybody watch out for Brent.
That's gonna be our hashtag.
Hashtag watch out for Brent. But I think that's probably gonna wrap up this video because I'm gonna try and get this edited and up in like a couple hours. We'll see if I can make it happen. They have really good internet here, so they upload really fast. Like a 22-minute video will upload in like 3 minutes. So that's, while we're here, we try and take advantage of that. So yeah, tune in tonight, baldeagle.com, get your pay-per-view purchased, and watch us try to win those Corvettes. All right, see you guys later.